Rwanda's robust consumer income status by 2050. This offers an excellent opportunity for Sialkot-made products to be prominently showcased. Relaxation in both tariff and non-tariff barriers, constraints to enhance trade volumes between Rwanda and Pakistan, and strict adherence to licensing procedures, which can result in delaying and increased costs for Pakistani exporters. Moreover, products as compared to products from regional EAC, Eastern African countries, and COMESA. We look forward to working under Your Excellency patronage to remove such bottlenecks and promote direct trade at concessionary rates to enhance our business-to-business linkages. I may now briefly introduce the industrial city of Sialkot and remarkable contribution made by the Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry towards creating a vibrant small and medium-sized entrepreneurs culture that is highly conducive to business collaborations and joint ventures across diverse sectors. An impressive annual export volume exceeding 2.5 billion US dollars this year. Our footballs, field hockey sticks, cricket gear, and boxing gloves are used in international games, including the Olympics and World Cups. The city has a century-long history of manufacturing surgical instruments, dental instruments, and beauty care instruments. The city's diverse industrial base also includes textile, leather products, gloves, military uniforms, and complete military gear even, and protective equipment. With an ever-expanding products line, catering is built on a relentless pursuit quality, making it its trusted partner in global trade. Beyond industrial success, Sialkot business community is deeply committed to corporate social responsibility, spearheading transformative projects like the Sialkot International Airport, the Sialkot Dry Port Trust, the Sialkot City Development Program, the Sialkot Export Processing Zone, the Sialkot Business and Commerce Center, the Sialkot Tannery Zone, the Child Social Development Organization, Air Sial, and Sialkot Medical City Limited. Comprehensive insight into our industrial landscape and to brief you on the extensive development and welfare efforts undertaken by the business community of Sialkot, I will present you a documentary shortly. I may sum up by expending heartfelt gratitude to Her Excellency Ms. Harerimana Fatou for gracing us with the presence. I hope that today's meeting will set foundation for stronger and mutually beneficial trading relationship between Pakistan and Republic of Rwanda. I would like to tell you that for Sialkot business community, we have heard a lot of stories from our fathers and grandfathers that when they started traveling to Africa and they were using bus transportation from one country to another country, one border to another border, to sell surgical instruments and footballs. And I'm talking about 1970s and 80s. Our products are directly or indirectly being exported to African market. Time to time, we have visited the African destinations like Nigeria to showcase our products in exhibitions. We have also sent some delegations to open up the business markets for both sides, but unfortunately, we were not so successful. The reason is that, if I say in open words, African region is influenced by European nations, and especially those nations who have colonized them in the past. So the barriers are there. Imported in your country at very higher prices, even multiply by 10, 20, and visualize it during our visits to Africa, like Nigeria and other countries. We have seen that a tender quotation from Pakistan is who is ultimately importing from Pakistan and exporting from their nation to Africa, or exporting directly from Pakistan to your nation, but they are dealing under their bilateral trade agreements or they have their connections there. So the original bid of $1 million from Pakistan is being sold for $10 billion or $8 million, something like that. And who is losing money? We are the beneficiaries in any way, whether we export directly to Africa or we export via a European origin. But I think we need to understand this phenomena and this unfair business. Uh, I think we should create direct opportunities. If there is no free trade agreement, we should at least ease down the tariffs on made in Pakistan products. Likewise, we don't have, I think, higher tariffs on made in Rwanda products. If you want to export in Pakistan, it's much feasible as compared to us to export in your country. So please do consider this request because it is in your favor. It is in Rwanda's favor. It is in the people of Rwanda's favor, ultimately. Your foreign exchange is much more important for your country as compared to any other. So if we get rid of this middleman, I think we both can benefit each other, and the sky is the limit. I would like to present you the documentary that we have made for Sialkot industrial states and hubs. It will showcase you our variety of products and the, the procedures and the workplace itself to understand that how nicely we are manufacturing products for international brands. Please run it. And both countries. So this bilateral trade will increase this year, inshallah. Yeah, what kind of product lines?
For your warm welcome, my delegation in the Sialkot Chamber of Commerce, and my apologize for the timing. But I think today we have a tight program and then some adjustments become very difficult. After your presentation, it was very interesting to know, to hear your presentation about the trade between Pakistan and Rwanda. Now it has 8 months. I think you will be, it will reach Kigali. Let's say, I was very impressed by knowing about the Pakistanis last decade where they try to reach African by bus. It's so interesting, but now we have flight. In Rwanda, first of all, we are a small country, but a big country in thinking, because we want to become a Singapore of Africa in few years.
Yeah.
And inshallah, we will done.
Inshallah.
Because we are very determined to work with all of the world. No barrier in Rwanda, as you say, Mr. President. We are not influenced by European. I think it is 3 days ago. We stopped the collaboration between Rwanda and Belgium. We was colonized by Belgium, but we stopped the collaboration because we are free country. We want to work with people, but we don't allow any people or country who can come and interfere between our countries. We are the first in the world to be a cleanless country. No corruption in Rwanda. It is zero tolerance in corruption. We have our proper security and get your certificate in 2 hours. We have a board, RDB. It is Rwanda Development Board. All things it is centered there. You can open your company, open your account, and get your certificate or all bank card and so in 2 hours. You can get it online. Even now you can open through RDB and you can register your company freely. And through RDB you can get all information you want. It is open for all of the world. It is why now we work Mr. President, in 1962. But when we decided to open the embassy, is when the Pakistan opened the embassy in Rwanda 4 years ago, and we began our relation in trade and get some facilitation. The president of the Senate from Rwanda, he already visited Pakistan last. It was in 2023, and he visited Pakistan. He decided to return and to request to the government to come and open the embassy in Pakistan. We are looking to work with Pakistanis in different regions. It is why we began Punjab by Sialkot. We know the potential existing here in Sialkot and all of the country in Pakistan. As the president mentioned, some barrier try to remove it. We will sign. We propose already the MAU between Pakistan and Rwanda in different fields, but let's say bilateral trade agreement. We already introduced also. We introduced double taxation agreements. It is why we have some barrier in trade agreement. You know, you can pay tax in Pakistan, and when you arrive in Rwanda, very soon, when we will sign the agreement. In education, also in health, we already signed the agreement, and we're looking forward to sign very soon in April or May the different agreements, bilateral trade agreement, and also double taxation agreement to facilitate the trade. So far, when I checked the presentation by Mr. President, I don't know where we found the information, but it is a very small percentage between Rwanda and Pakistan in trade. But let's say we need to increase the percentage for importation and exportation both countries. It is why we are here.